I can't wait to go to defense. My team is so bad. My offense ain't bad. I mean, my offense isn't bad. That's just my defense.
I'm ready to go in.
My defense is what they said. TC was class 5A school.
Class 5A.
Class 5A out here. We not even Power 5. We not FCS. We class 5. Might be class 4 defense. You also, like, you know, so I learned a lot this season. I learned you can't be really strong in one area and weak as hell in other areas. You have to at least be balanced so you have a chance.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
There's not enough. You have to have, one thing I don't realize, you have to be able to create some type of pressure at some point. You can have really good secondary, but if there's just too much time, they can't cover.
Yeah, and that's I struggle with that this year. Don't accept that invite. I'm about to go out. We can go in together.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm pressing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I struggled with that this season where because my secondary really isn't that bad, but there's just
Mine either. They should be able to work. I do need one special player back there, but I definitely, my linebackers are too slow. My D-line can't stop the run. They can't get pressure. So it's just like, what do I really expect to happen?
Yeah. Yeah, there were so many times I would say I had good coverage, and then like the bots would just have just like 10 seconds to throw. And then eventually they would do the user playmaker thing, and somebody would get open. It happened so many times, bro. It's frustrating. Yeah, that's a priority of mine this offseason.
Yeah, I want to be able to compete next year, man.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so
and it's more compete with the bots more than the users. Like,
it's more the bots. You got to beat, because we play. It's only 6 games or 5 games. What, 6 games against?
6 games.
You still got 11 other games, so you got to be able to beat the bots. So it's one step at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got to beat the bots before I can really focus on the users. So no, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question, because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game?
D-line
In
is
this
too.
case, you might want
bad,
to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. Now Jones. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
The guy that was named up with him.
Out of bounds right
Just good,
at
man.
midfield. 12
Why are you
yards
trying to
there.
hurt
First
McCaffrey,
down,
bro? It's 2 weeks
Vikings.
left, bro.
Use him a lot out of that backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
McCaffrey on the counter.
He's so slow. He's so slow.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on.
Anybody else with linebacker with a receiver might grab me.
Who was that?
Bruce Irvin.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground.
Me. No. Okay, we're done.
It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Someone's on PlayStation now.
Knock people back and establish the run early.
Did she say good girl?
Yep, she sure did.
That sounds like my wife, bro. Yo, why we gotta hate like this?
Right.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Well, they had about 6-7 plays, so whatever happens, happens. You scored on
down at 5. Throwing Jones. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
I saw it too late that I had a linebacker on them.
DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 70. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, we got the question mark thing. Great.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Packers at 5-10 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Pass interference.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewisine. And the Vikings are going to get the football here.
Brought my receiver off his route.
They don't call it nothing.
But turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position.
Oh, this can't. Why would you stop right there?
Really safe.
Why would you stop
the
right
focal
there?
point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked on by Javarius Ward. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And cycle. Low check.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Anthony Schwartz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Jones, that one wasn't your fault. That one was my fault.
That wasn't your fault either. I hate all those animations where the receiver and the defender gets there, and the clock always goes to the defender.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Kinda. It just don't hit that whole way I wanted to hit it. Hitting 92.
Why you kind of slow?
He's just gonna be hitting the hole. Like I want him to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Off the play fake, Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I know he's coming back next year. We're trying to end him.
Beat you more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect it with his legs
he might be
for that first down pickup.
And they'll get this just
trying to get
at
paid.
minimum on my bench. Give me that one.
You trying to get paid money?
Give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that.
Not really, no, because I
2 minutes gone by.
I prefer to play a spread style offense, man. I don't like the play. And the play is spread, you gotta have some type of mobility at quarterback. So, who I really want really like. That's what I really want.
Wide open through serving. I was providing the help. You got to be there though.
Right at the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Jones throwing on first down. Left side, and Watson has it.
Oh my God.
Touchdown. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
That's supposed to be the one thing that can defend the man. He's supposed to be there.
Most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact in the next-gen stats.
You're sitting there looking like, hey,
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. 20, 10.
Oh, shit.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all.
If he got the same
to keep it away.
He's just a blur when he gets
the same level.
Steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Wait, what did you say?
I said my home field advantage ain't shit because we have the same thing on both sides, and it's at the same level. You know, normally the home team gets three things, and they're closer.
Yeah.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles.
Put him on his ass. Put him on his ass. Then
the fans have to be enjoying this.
he's slow bad, so he can't really overrun nothing.
As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On second and 7, Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Ward. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit,
right?
and instead created a second one.
Now a play fake here on first down.
This
is caught.
Cole Holcomb can't be that slow. If he's that slow, I
taking it with an eyelash, dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Going to be rail. Yellow. Line.
Williams will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception.
Yeah, they made a tackle too.
Trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the 1st half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the 1st half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
What the heck is this?
He finds his receiver, Watson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
All right,
that time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved.
That's enough.
Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision. Pull it all out.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. He's going
That's
to
great. I had a
takes
bad
this
game.
one down just shy of the 20.
He's making sure you get out there.
So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Brought down at the 20.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure You don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Cole, I'm having buyer's remorse already, bro.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's gonna go for a big play downfield. And this throw will be intercepted.
Dang, you didn't even let me jump, though. I made sure I got in front of him.
And a big turnover there as his guys
I don't know
will
if
get the
do I
football
to
back.
hold these buddies. Am I supposed to?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the...
He's got a man complete.
It's a man feed.
Past the 20.
Fast enough.
Touchdown, Vikings. Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have
Because I know his release ain't that good. He's ain't supposed to jam him up, look at the line.
Extra point by Koo, up and good.
Now draft the people that can jam up because they don't want to do jamming. Sorry.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone.
Man, we'll be on that block at the last second.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. No,
oh my!
Fumble. It's out.
Oh, one hand scoop, huh?
And the Vikings pick up the
one hand bear claw scoop, huh?
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard
one hand bear claw scoop.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product.
Catch the ball, bitch.
Right.
That's why you ain't gonna be on this team.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Oh, I thought you weren't paying attention.
1 second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive.
What?
Look at this. Big gain, a fumble.
Are you kidding me?
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football.
I wish I could say that about it.
Just the way we threw it up.
Halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a
funny.
matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Desmond Ritter keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Packers are back within a score. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big one.
Oh, and now they're going to
Last game of the year, Brent.
It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys.
Yeah, I'll try to get a little spicy right there, you know.
Too soon.
Tucker down.
But I was like, hey,
following the
let's try something.
touchdown.
It worked against the bots one time.
Oh, really?
And no
Yeah.
return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
So I was like, let me try it again. I did catch nice. And they were asleep. That beat the lineman. I guess his play recognition
Here
is
are the
high.
Vikings now to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3.
Game, this is a DB.
You're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan
This is
doesn't
a
change.
DB.
I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. The 20.
Hurt his ass.
Step out
Bam!
of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. And Jones going to keep once more. McCaffrey.
You got to get wide.
He'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Well, That's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
That's funny shit.
So give him 3 on that drive.
I know you did. You was sitting and taking too long to kick the field goal.
Feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to.
Oh yeah, Cordero, this opportunity. Trying to make the magic happen.
Does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage?
Bro, look, I was finna run in the circle over the
turn. Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys
behind
down.
me. Get out of the break, man.
To disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, ready to get to the stadium.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
That's all it was.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort.
There he goes, right side.
Yeah, he running to me. Fumble.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great
what?
Or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line? I'll tell you what, this defense has a chance, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays
he threw that to the blocker.
they're going to give their offense a chance.
He threw that to the blocker.
Come on.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, right there.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look
He
to
got
throw.
you. He got you.
Jones
I'm
has just
talking
thrown his
about.
3rd
He got you
interception.
strapped.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at
You
their
are in
own
prison.
7.
He got you.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one,
Thank you for dropping it. Thank you for dropping it. He just got pulled back.
And that turned out to be true. That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Let's go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watcher, 6. 7.
Now back to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's got room past the 30 and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This will be stopped about
right,
2
Desmond.
yards
Get
shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll go. It's Patterson.
My God.
This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of
all right, Peterson. All right, Peterson. That guy here toying with us. I had dancing and shit. All right,
they started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
500 yards
another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
500 yards offense in 3
They
quarters.
become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jones out to the flat. That's caught. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
What the hell was that,
I'm pressing the wrong button. I was pressing I thought it was R1. It's pumped up as L1. Now he was wide open too. It was gonna work.
So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
You standing there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it popped up as L1. I thought it was R1.
Thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
They begin the drive with Williams. And some room to
Hit the right angle. Hit him.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll go with the option. Coming right. No,
Damn, I'm throwing it early. I'm throwing it early. Once I see him sit, I'm throwing it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone.
So none of my guys can really bump and run. These no-name fucking receivers.
His 2nd touchdown.
It ain't like they bumping Travis Kelce and them. It's not like they bumping fucking Ginger Hopkins and he being off the line. These are fucking no-name receivers.
Now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I'm gonna look at his release after the game, and it better be
From
above
his end
85.
zone, here comes Patterson. And that decision to
It
bring
better
it
be
out
above
ends up not
85.
being a good one. Cost him about 5
What did you
yards
say?
as he's
The
tackled
release?
at the 20.
Yeah, his release better be above 85 when I go look at it.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try to play free and natural.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. On second down, Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
You don't see too many cornerbacks coming up with hits like that in the running game. He announced his presence right there and knocked it back for a loss.
The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. Back to throw. And this is
Look how late he
incomplete.
jumped, though.
Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got
That game, I want to see Julio Jones beat this nigga off the line.
With that incompletion.
And this is caught inside the 5. And it's a Packers touchdown. Julio Jones, 40 yards. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Like fucking hell. 5 and lace to the side.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game.
I hate all this motion shit you got going on. I really do. I really do hate it.
So the
I really do.
match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as opportunity, or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Play on the run.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The defense, they're blitzing here. Jones, he's going to launch this deep for Watson.
They weren't even in bump and run at time. They weren't even in bump and run.
Touchdown, Vikings. That's a pretty quick response.
We weren't in bump and run,
It seemed like they may be giving up momentum.
It's a fly route. He's going to cover him in.
No, not at all.
Look at him. He just, oh my God.
Again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line. So the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us
did you blitz the whole team?
Warning.
Both my safeties.
Here we go. Ready?
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
Oh, Cordero, you hit that gap like you mean it. Going somewhere.
On 3rd, here's an option play right. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment.
Oh, he
it's
caught
a
it.
First down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Doesn't matter the distance. Stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Hey, Brad. 6, 7.
2nd and 13. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Oh, no, man. I'm kicking, bro. I'm kicking, bro.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tucker now to kick it away.
Get down there and get the ball. Get down there and get the ball. Get down there and get the ball.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
If I had some speed, we might have got that one.
He's brought down at the 11.
It's actually might be a good strategy in that situation.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Who you talking to?
As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
I ran right back into this damn man.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Get up, 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 get up.
Second down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles.
Oh! Yeah, I'm glad to get back to Cordero.
They get the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
I want to see that catch Goddard again. I don't think he caught that.
I don't think he caught it either. Watching that, he may be able to see it either.
It looks like he was a blessing. 4th quarter. Got it.
So for the
Nope.
Vikings,
Can't
they get
see
their
it. Can you
6th
see
win
it?
of the season against 10
Let
losses.
me see.
There's a 121 in the 4th.
121. Nope. Sure can.
Wow.
That's that stuff, baby.
Daniel Jones, 427 passing yards, 6 touchdowns. Where, game?
Daniel Jones, this is what I believe.